Hello and hi. Welcome once again to another rendition of me going back and watching some more WeeSing. From this point, I have covered two. I've done WeeSing in the Big Rock Candy Mountains and WeeSing in Sillyville. And so we're gonna add another one to our list today to cover with WeeSing in the Marvelous Musical Mansion. I have never seen this one, so this is a brand new watch for me. I've never watched this in my life. At least I don't remember watching it. If you aren't familiar with WeeSing, here's a recap once again of what they are. WeeSing is a series of videos, books, music CDs, and now apps, as I just learned, that have been around for over 40 years. Unexpectedly positively, the company and website are still active, which is amazing on its own, and you can still purchase all of their products on various platforms. Similarly to Tales and Tunes, the series is based on learning through music for children ages 0 to 8. According to the website, the creators, Pam Biel and Susan Nipp, created the first songbook in 1977 because they were passionate about enriching the lives of children through music and the performing arts. But in the big picture, kids are just having fun. WeeSing in the Marvelous Musical Mansion was released in September 1992, according to the wiki. And so I can say that I was alive by only a few months when this one was released. Of course, when they were making it, I probably wasn't born yet. At least for the other ones, I know that they've stood up to the test of time, more or less. There are some areas that really aren't great, but others that definitely are still fantastic. But since I've never seen this one, I don't know how that's gonna go. Let's get into it. A mysterious package from Timbuktu, a door knocker that rattles off riddles, music boxes that come to life, piccolo pizza, and piano pudding. Where will you find such magical, musical, mysterious things? Oh, okay. So I love how this opening shot is of a road with an old car. But honestly, can we bring this back? The old cars look so fun, and you don't see any on the road anymore. What's going on?
Did you see him?
What in the Nancy Drew is happening? I have no idea where this is even going. Of course, with the other ones, if you weren't familiar with it, you would have no idea where it's going either, but I feel like we're in for an adventure. Okay, so that kid's name is Benji.
But Kelly, does he
and that's
have a
Kelly.
little backpack?
You know, I'm actually happy that we know who their names are within the first couple seconds.
My client here, your brother, was afraid
They're
that
brothers.
you disappeared and would miss the trip with your Auntie Annabella.
They do not look like they're related. Are they adopted?
Yep, I
Because if they are trying to say they're actual brothers,
Let's see.
they do not look the same.
Come on, Kelly. You know it's a musical mansion. Do you have to make a mystery out of everything?
So he
Right.
knows it's a musical
It's a mystery
mansion.
to
Is that
us.
why he's obsessed with playing
Just
the
answer
piano?
the question.
I'm a detective myself.
You see, Auntie Annabella just came back from Timbuktu. She's always
Okay, well, what's the
traveling
big
around
deal
the
with
world.
Timbuktu
I think she's
within the
been gone
90s?
for a whole year
I
this
feel like that was a
Yeah,
really
I can't
popular
wait to see
destination
it.
in a lot of children's
Anything can
media.
happen when
Please let me
she's
know if I'm
around.
wrong or if you remember this too. We got a song.
Japan,
From old Japan.
and she brought with her a big hand fan. A big
Okay, we got movement already.
My aunt came back. My aunt came back. My aunt came back from the New York Fair. And she brought with her a rocking chair. My aunt came
What are we
back.
doing?
My aunt came back from Kalamazoo.
So if I cosplayed as her, no one would know who I am. Okay, if that's the dad,
Let me just
he
come.
doesn't look like any of them. Is he adopted?
Coming round the mountain when she comes.
Oh my god, are we doing movements for every song?
Oh no, hi there, broom, broom, beep, beep. You know we're off to see his mansion when she comes. Let's go. Oh no.
Oh, okay, we don't finish that. Who are these people? Okay, now we have bird watchers apparently. Are they a lesbian group of bird watchers? Slay! Slay!
Over there, speed up, come on, slow down, turn left, turn right, go around, can't wait, let's go. Oh no.
Wait, I got gypped! We got gypped! They had like 10 different things to do and we only got to see 4? And no one's freaked out by that.
Say, you're pretty good, Alex.
No one's freaked out by that.
It talks. It knows my name.
Of course.
I will always
we've
bring
been
this up with any
expecting
children's
you.
media now that I'm an adult,
Come
being
in.
like,
Yeah.
this is a normal thing.
Well, then.
A talking
how do you
doorbell?
do, my
How do they do
Just
that?
give
I guess
yourself
it's a
spin.
robot.
How do you do,
Or a
my
puppet.
friends?
I
How
don't think
do
it's a
you do?
puppet. I think it's a robot.
Right. How are you?
A turn, a spin. That's it.
You mean like this?
Alright, I think it's canon.
A spin.
They are lesbian bird watchers.
The choice to be gay is the choice to slay.
Oh my god, it's a cat. It's dead
let's
now.
see.
Okay, that's a person.
Oh, excuse me.
Is this Beauty and the Beast?
Must have dozed off
Yeah,
for a
Beauty and the
moment.
Beast was a little thing. Is this Beauty and the Beast? I had to think of the year.
Resting hand.
Is every song going to have
Had it not three
movements along with it?
It would not be. It has corners. Corners has. And had it not corners, there would not be. Everybody dance.
Oh my god, it's a cute cat.
Excuse me.
Even though it's dead.
Here we go.
Andy Bandy Man, the one-man band. Now, where in Timbuktu did you ever discover such a wonderful music box?
There's a most musical shop there, Roberto.
Oh,
Are they,
I
like, just
see. A very
capturing
special
little
gift indeed.
human
How absolutely
Noid
marvelous.
creatures to perform music?
And how
That
does he
seems
work,
like
Annabelle?
slavery.
In the usual
That's like
way.
indentured servitude. As impressive as it is, there's no better one-man band than Bert. For Mary Poppins, Dick Van Dyke is legendary, so like,
Oh, I can
even though his
play on my
accent
old
wasn't great,
washboard,
and he's
this is the
self-aware of it,
music to
he's
it.
still my favorite.
Ricky-ticky.
But I'm so confused of what they're supposed to be. Once again, I know I keep saying I have to go more in depth as a whole topic for this, but we had so much 50s influence in the 90s. It makes sense because again, there was 40 years from the 50s to 90s, so of course the 20-year cycle just doubled. But literally, although I do appreciate the tap dancing because I like to tap dance myself. Why are they covering their ears?
Can you do it?
Wait, what?
Do what did it do?
She sounds amazing. Why are you covering your ears? Okay, I get what they're doing. They're the different sections of like the way you do a song structure-wise. So like the tempo, slower, softer. I understand the concept. But even though she's supposed to be loud, don't cover your ears, she sounds amazing! Oh my god, it's Pearl's dance! Every time I see a standard tap routine, I just think of Pearl, where it's like... Are they sentient when they get... when they're not performing? Do they just freeze again, I guess? Do they only
Uncle
live to
Roberto,
perform?
Can we see the ballerina now, please?
Why, of course.
Are they supposed to be humanoid? Like,
Annabelle,
what are these
will you do
creatures?
the honors?
But he's still looking at the rest of them where I am so confused. I understand I'm asking logical questions to illogical, fun children's media. This is why you don't go back and rewatch this stuff as an adult, because then you just question everything. Okay, but she doesn't need to have those facial expressions. What? So I see the plot. He's gonna escape because they didn't turn him off. So is he a wizard? Is there an explanation of how he controls all these things?
I wonder how it all works.
Ha! Smart Kelly.
Musical chairs.
Wow. They actually took musical chairs literally. Was anyone else super competitive when they played musical chairs? Because I was. I still am. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I do like the chandelier. I actually would remake that chandelier as a normal decoration. It's weird seeing people sing at a table and it's not day out.
I choose a few.
Do we actually have an original song?
That's how I write a melody.
Did they actually write an original song?
Choose your notes.
Wow.
1, 2, 3. Choose your notes.
I know it's an understatement because this is a very musical-based film, but I really appreciate how many complex rounds that they're singing throughout all these different songs. It's fun and it sounds really cool, so I do appreciate that.
It's magic. The magic of music, how can it be
I like
such a
this.
mystery? It's magic.
Wait, this is so adorable.
The magic of music.
And I'm really excited that we have original music in this now. They've evolved. And this is where we're gonna get some excitement when everyone's asleep. This is where our Andy Bandy pops out and tries to start exploring.
Hey, what's going on in there?
Is he taking all the instruments away?
Hey, what happened to the violin?
Oh my goodness.
Did they even change clothes?
Oh, where has the French horn gone?
You know, I'm glad that we didn't have to endure an entire song for that,
Family.
because that was not helpful. Oh my gosh, they're annoying. Least favorite character so far. You know, I'm very glad that they're not enduring more of that either. Oh, we don't get to see what's in that room.
That was some
That's
band.
gypped.
Band music.
They could have at
from
least
around
put
the
a
world.
screen up and then show like band music or something. Oh my god, he's still going.
Oh, where can they be?
You're not searching,
Taxis
sir.
have gone, what a mystery. Oh, where can they be?
This is not helpful.
Oh, where can they be?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the amazing, the coolest, the most beautiful and graceful show on earth, the most marvelous one-man band, Andy Bandy Man the Great! I just wanted to be as good as they are. Oh, the Doodle Det Quintet looks so fancy. They played with such feeling.
I'll admit, it got very serious to the point where I was just focused watching and didn't have anything useful to add, but in the end, Andy Bandy was envious of all the other performers and he just wanted to borrow all of their stuff so he could be better.
But Andy Bandy Man, you are special. You're unique.
And we like you just the way you are.
But you shouldn't have borrowed things without asking permission first.
Yes, I know.
So, lesson learned and everyone joins together for a grand finale. I feel like that's always the song that is one of the first songs taught to learn any instrument. Okay, this is a really cute finale with everyone joining in. But why are we dancing in a line? This rendition with all the different musical genres meshed together. Oh, do not bring the knights back. No, go away, knights. Okay, you guys can say. Okay, you were weird too. You you were basically a knockoff of Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, how
You're
I
cute.
love to be in that number history when the saints go marching.
I like the mouse. The mouse was cute.
It must run in the family.
How are you related? You don't look like any of that. I don't know who the mom is supposed to be. Oh, this is so cute. Wait, what was the purpose of them? They had no purpose. I realize now that it was Pamela and Susan, the creators of WeeSing, self-inserting them in as a little cameo. So alas, they're not a progressive lesbian couple, but instead a really cute Easter egg for those who are in the know, which is now all of us. So, where's the cast now? Starting with Auntie Annabella, she was played by Vanya O'Brien, and surprisingly, she's been in a lot of productions throughout the years, most recently in 2021, in a short called Be Careful What You Wish For. She's currently 81, and might be one of the most successful actors so far to have taken part in a WeeSing production. Good for her for being a legend. Uncle Roboto, played by Steve Smith, on the other hand, this is his only credit, and there's no way to go further trying to search with his basic name. I tried to Google Steve Smith WeeSing, and instead got a result for this Australian cricket player's wedding. Of course, when it comes to the kids, this is also their only acting credit except for Dana Young, who played Alex, but we'll circle back to him. From some quick detective work, it looks like Ariel Avier, who played Kelly, is a teacher now, if it's the same person. She has a Twitter/X, but that site's horrible now and I can't log in to see anything further, so I just have to go by Google Pictures for now. Ikaida Young was Benji, and I found this picture from a Tumblr blog where his sister, I'm assuming, and him were professional figure skaters, which is super awesome and such a great talent. He's Hawaiian, and they decided to say that he belonged in that family. That family was so white. He's too cool for them. Of course, we still didn't see the mom. I know I'm putting too much logical thought into this, so let's move on. Coming back around to Dana, interestingly enough, he held more acting credits prior to this film, and as an adult seemed to have gravitated towards visual effects work. Andy Bandy Man, played by Duffy Epstein, ironically might be another really successful person from this production. His resume is stacked, and he's still currently acting. When it came to the other musical boxes, it's hard to highlight because most of them don't have a lot of info either. But what I will point out is any returning cast members that were featured in the other WeeSing productions. Brill Ross, who played the knockoff Beauty and the Beast Hatrack here, also was in the Big Rock Candy Mountains as Little Bunny Foo-Foo. Obviously, I preferred him as that role more. I loved how dramatically campy Little Bunny Foo-Foo was. Thomas C. Graff, who was previously a Spurtle Gurgle in Sillyville, played Peter Panissimo here, and Richard Moore, who voiced the weird doorknocker, also voiced the big tree in Sillyville as well. Finally, the most important fact to know is that the cat's real name was Riley. So thank you IMDb and Google for all of this information. So that was WeeSing and the Marvelous Musical Mansion. And I can say that there was no nostalgia attached to this one because, like I said, I've never seen this before. If I had seen it, I don't remember it. But I really liked it. And there were, of course, some weird parts about it, obviously. But overall, just like the other ones, it was so well done. It was so cute. It was awesome. You got to learn, but have a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun watching it. I'm an adult, and I still really enjoyed watching this. And again, I know I sound biased, but this is why I love going back and revisiting all of the videos they made within the 80s and the 90s, because this was peak entertainment, and I really haven't seen anything to this caliber recently. And I miss this. I really feel, and I know this is an argument that a lot of people are talking about online, all the people that do have kids are going back and showing them older media instead of what's on TV today, even though TV doesn't really have much. It's all streaming now, but they're showing them stuff like Little Bear and Franklin and like very much more relaxing things. But I always recommend WeeSing. Like, I loved going back and watching this, genuinely. It was so good. And this was definitely another one that was overall basically phenomenal for the standards. I feel like WeeSing in Sillyville is going to be the most important one because it dealt with the most serious issues that everyone needs to still learn from. But Big Rock Candy Mountains was actually my least favorite now from the ones that I've watched. And the Big Rock Candy Mountains used to be my favorite because I remembered that the most. I don't know if it was my favorite, but it was one that I remembered a lot. But that one to me is actually the most cringy now. And I really like this. This one is more of the newer ones. So they've had time to evolve and change things as they made it. But I really, really, really enjoyed this one. Plus, again, like I said, you got to learn about music theory. You got to learn different things about all of the musical notes, and it was a really great teaching moment, but in a really cool, genuine, fun way. And I liked the humor in this. Like, this was definitely made for the whole family to enjoy, even though it is targeted at kids. This is something that anyone can sit down and watch. And like I mentioned previously, you can still watch these all in full. They are available to purchase still on the WeeSing website, and there are several different versions that are available on YouTube to watch in full. So these are all easily accessible, which I'm really happy about that because we want to keep this alive. I'm really, really excited that it is so easily accessible to watch because these are so well done. They are amazing. There are still a lot more WeeSing films to check out, so you can stay tuned for that because I'm gonna rewatch a lot more or watch more for the first time because I haven't seen all of them. But until then, that's the end of the melody for today, and I'll see you in the next one.